Have you ever asked yourself, what would make your conversation important? What would make people want to talk to you, and what would make people would really hate talking to you? What would make the people so much interested in sharing ideas with you? What's the secret of a successful conversation? What's the secret for maintaining a conversation between you and another person for more than 10 minutes without both of you getting distracted? Well, today we're gonna find the answer in this book, Talk Like That by Carmine Gallo. One of the most interesting people who actually made it to TED, and he spoke a couple of times in TED. So, shall we start? Carmine Gallo, Talk Like That. Carmine Gallo was born on July 26, 1965 in San Jose, California. Carmine Gallo is a world-renowned communication coach, best-selling author, and a keynote speaker, celebrated for helping leaders and brands craft compelling messages that inspire actions. With a career that spans journalism, business strategy, and public speaking, Gallo has coached executives from companies like Google, Apple, and Coca-Cola, empowering them to captivate audiences and deliver transformative presentations. Before becoming a sought-after consultant, Carmine Gallo worked as a journalist and an anchor for a major network like CNN and CBS, sharpening his storytelling and communication expertise. His experience in the fast-paced world of the media gave him a deep understanding of what makes his messages resonate. Known for blending science-backed insight with the art of storytelling, Gallo's book, including The Presentation Secrets of Steve Jobs and Talk Like That, have become must-reads for anyone looking to elevate communication skills. His work has been translated into dozens of languages, reaching millions worldwide. Gallo's charismatic approach makes him more than just a coach. He's a master of helping people unlock their potential and turn their ideas into movements, whether dissecting iconic speeches or offering practical tips. He remains on a mission to make the world a more inspiring place, one powerful presentation at a time. So, after what you've heard right now, what do you think that book will be talking about? The book contains 9 chapters that has 3 main streams: emotional, novel, and memorable. Then comes the conclusion and the appendix. The book starts with the introduction, then goes to chapter 1, 2, and 3 that's talking basically about emotional effect on listener. Chapter 4, 5, and 6 that's talking about the novel effect on the listener, how to make them fall into concentration. And chapter 7, 8, and 9, memorable effect on both speaker and listener. Then comes the conclusion and the appendix. So, let's start. Chapter 1. Unleash the Master Within. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo emphasizes the importance of passion as foundation for powerful presentations. The chapter's core message is that the best speakers are those who speak about what truly excites and inspires them. Passion is contagious. It not only energizes the speaker, but also captivates and engages the audiences. Actionable advices: reflect on your life's journey to uncover the experiences or causes that you care about deeply. Build your presentation around topics that align with your personal passions. Practice speaking with enthusiasm and energy to amplify your energy. And the takeaway of it, we'll go with: the secret to delivering a talk that resonates is to unleash the master within. By embracing and experiencing your passion, when you care deeply about your subject, your audience will too. Key points. It mainly had 4 main key points. Let's go with: discover your passion. Identify the topic or the idea that you feel deeply passionate about. Passion gives authenticity to your message and fuel your ability to connect your audience on an emotional level. The power of personal commitment. Speakers who are personally committed to their ideas, causes, and inspire others to share their enthusiasm, real-world experience. Dr. Brian Stevenson's TED Talk about social justice is deeply impactful because of his dedication to his mission. Energy and enthusiasm. Passion translates into energy during your presentation, making it more memorable. Your genuine excitement for the topic is what drove people in. Find your master within. The master within is your authentic self and the unique experiences that make you who you are. Tapping into this authenticity builds trust and credibility. Master the art of storytelling. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo highlights the immense power of storytelling in creating emotional connections and making presentations memorable. Stories have been a fundamental way humans share knowledge and experiences for thousands of years, and great speakers use them well to engage their audiences effectively. Actionable advices: use storytelling to create a personal connection with your audience. Find or craft stories that align with your key message and deliver them authentically. Practice weaving narratives into your presentation to make it more engaging and impactful. A takeaway: stories are the glue that hold great presentation together. By mastering the art of storytelling, you can inspire, captivate, and create lasting memories with your audience. Key points: why stories matter. Stories activate multiple areas of brain, making the information more engaging and easier to remember. Unlike facts or data, stories create emotional bond between speakers and the audience. There are 3 types of stories. Gallo identified 3 types of the stories that can enhance your presentation, which is personal stories, stories of other, and brand stories. Personal stories share personal experiences that relate to your message to build authenticity and connection. Stories of other use example of inspiring people or anecdotes that support your argument. And brand stories narrate the journey of organization, product, or cause, illustrate your key points. Impactful examples: Gallo cites Sir Ken Robinson's TED Talk on education, where Robinson tells a funny and a poignant story about a child of creative potential to underscore his message. Stories add a layer to relatability and humanize the speaker. The science of storytelling: stories trigger the release of oxytocin, the trust hormone, fostering empathy and trust. They also help the audience visualize the speaker's idea and retain them longer. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo explains the importance of conversational delivery in presentations. Instead of rigidly rehearsed or overly formal speeches, the most engaging TED speakers communicate in a relaxed and an authentic manner, making their audience feel as though they're a part of a personal conversation. Actionable advice: rehearse your talk thoroughly so you're confident enough to sound relaxed and conversational. Avoid reading directly from scripts or overloading your slides with acts. Use natural body language and make eye contact to build rapport with your audience. A conversational tune helps you to build a trust and establish connection with your audience. By being authentic, relatable, and approachable, you make the idea more accessible and impactful. Authenticity is key. Audiences connect with speakers who are genuine and approachable. Trying too hard to sound formal or polished can create a barrier between you and your listener. Practice makes you natural. Paradoxically, conversational delivery comes from diligent practice. Rehearsing helps you internalize your message so you can deliver it smoothly and naturally. Example: TED speakers often practice their TED Talk multiple times to achieve conversational tone. Speech as you would in everyday life. Use simple, clear language. Instead of jargon or overly complex terms, adopt a tone and a pace that feels natural, as if you're talking to a friend. Body language and voice matter. Nonverbal cues like gestures, eye contact, or facial expressions play a crucial role in the conversational delivery. A varied tone and inflection make your talk more engaging and dynamic. Relatability build trust. Sharing personal anecdotes or using self-deprecating humors can make you more relatable and likable. Examples: speakers like Tony Robbins or Susan Cain use conversational delivery to forge strong emotional connections with their audiences. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo emphasizes the value of novelty in presentation. Audiences are captivated by fresh, surprising, or thought-provoking ideas that challenge their assumption or provoke new insights. Great TED speakers succeed because they teach their audience something they didn't already know. Actionable advice: research your topic thoroughly to uncover surprising or lesser-known facts. Frame your key points in a way that feels fresh and thought-provoking. Use storytelling, demonstration, or visual to make your ideas more impactful. Audiences crave new ideas and perspectives. By teaching them something novel, surprising, or counter-initiative, you can capture their attention and ensure your presentation is both engaging and unforgettable. Novelty sparks curiosity. The brain loves novelty. It's weird to pay attention to a new and unexpected information. When you introduce a fresh perspective or insight, you stimulate your audience's curiosity and keep them engaged. Surprise enhances memory. Unexpected information or revelation make your talk more memorable. Example: Bill Gates' talk on malaria included a surprise moment when he released the mosquitoes into the audience to make his point about the global health crisis. Challenge assumptions. Share ideas or data that challenge conventional wisdoms or preconceived notions. Example: Hans Rosling's TED Talk used innovative and data visualizations that challenge stereotyping about global health and developments. Provide valuable insight. Make sure the knowledge you're sharing is relevant and applicable to your audience's life. Aim to leave them with an actionable takeaway or perspective they can use. Use creative visuals and analogs. Explaining complex ideas in a simple and creative way can help your audience grasp new concepts more easily. Metaphors, analogies, and striking visuals can make abstract ideas tangible. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo focuses on the power of creating memorable, jaw-dropping moments during your presentation. These moments are designed to surprise, inspire, and leaving a lasting impact on your audience. Great TED speakers know how to incorporate elements that astonish and captivate the audience, making their talks unforgettable. Plan for moments that will astonish your audience and create a sense of wonder. Use visuals or demonstrations strategically to drive home key points in a surprising way. Don't be afraid to take risks with bold, unconventional ideas that will leave a lasting impression. Takeaway: jaw-dropping moments elevate your presentation by creating a sense of awe and surprising. By incorporating surprising elements and emotional impacts, you can captivate your audience and make your talk truly unforgettable. The element of surprise. Jaw-dropping moments often come from unexpected elements that stun the audience or make them see things in a new light. A surprising fact, demonstration, or visual can create a powerful emotional response and heighten attention. Examples of jaw-dropping moments: Bill Gates releasing mosquitoes in a TED Talk on malaria to shock the audience about the severity of the disease. Sir Ken Robinson's talking on creativity, where he shares a humorous and eye-opening story about education, sparking laughter while making a profound point. Incorporating dramatic reveals. Use moments of suspense, anticipation, or dramatic reveals to engage the audience. This could be revealing a key fact or a twist at a right moment, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. Creating emotional impact. These moments not only surprise but also trigger a strong emotional response. When a jaw-dropping moment evokes awe, laughter, or even empathy, it becomes deeply memorable for audiences. The power of visuals. Visuals, videos, or props can amplify the impact on these moments. A well-timed image or video can be enhanced the surprise and the emotional effect you want to achieve. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo discusses the importance of humor in presentations. Using humor effectively can relax the audience, build rapport, and make the speaker more relatable. Great speakers often use humor to keep their audience engaged, making their talk more enjoyable and memorable. Actionable advice: find a way to incorporate humor into your talk that feels natural and aligned with your message. Use humor to humanize yourself, making the audience feel at ease, more connected to you. Practice delivering jokes or lighthearted anecdotes in the way that feels conversational and spontaneous. Takeaway: humor is a powerful tool that you can help engaging, connect, and relax by audience. Using humor authentically and strategically, it can make your presentation more enjoyable and memorable while reinforcing your message. Humor engages and relaxes the audience. Laughter is a universal way to connect with people, making them more receptive to your message. Humors help break down barriers, especially in more serious or formal settings, making you seem more approachable. Be authentic with humor. The most effective humor is natural and genuine. Trying too hard to be funny can come across as forced. Use humor that aligns with your personality and your message, ensuring it feels comfortable and authentic. Humor is eases tension. Especially in high stakes of intense presentation, humor can lighten the mood and reduce anxiety for both speaker and the audience. Example, Steve Jobs was known for his witty remarks during product launches, which kept the audience engaged while also making presentation enjoyable. Create a connection through shared laughter. Humor fosters a sense of a camaraderie between you and your audience. By making them laugh, you create a bond that enhances the overall connection. Don't overdo it. While humor is effective, it shouldn't overshadow your message. The key is to use humor strategically to enhance the presentation, not to distract from it. And subtle, light humor works best when woven into the narrative of the talk. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo emphasizes the importance of brevity in presentations. TED Talks are famously limited to 18 minutes, and this constraint forces speakers to focus on the core of their message. Gallo explains how keeping your presentation concise can help maintain audience engagement, increase the impact on your ideas, and leaving a lasting impression. Practice delivering your talk within 18 minutes window, focusing on clarity and impact. Remove any information that doesn't directly support your case. Keep your presentation simple, concise, and structured to ensure maximum engagement and effectiveness. Brevity is the key to a powerful presentation. By sticking to the 18 minutes rule, you ensure that your message is clear, focused, and memorable while keeping your audience fully engaged and respecting their time. The power of brevity. Shorter presentations are more effective because they hold audience's attention and avoid information's overload. The 18 minutes rule is based on the idea of this duration is long enough to explore a topic meaningfully, but short enough to maintain the focus. The science behind the attention. Research show that attention starts to wane after around 18 minutes. By sticking into this time frame, you can keep your audience fully engaged. TED speakers are trained to deliver their messages in condensed focus format and maximizes impact without losing the audience interest. Respect the audience's time. Presentations that can go for too long can exhaust the audience and diminish the effectiveness of your message. Being concise shows respect to your audience's time, ensuring they leave with a clear takeaway. Focus on the core of the message. The 18 minutes limit forces you to focus on your central idea and avoid unnecessary tangents. Great TED speakers distill their message into a few key points, avoiding filler contents. Cut out the non-essential. Edit your presentation ruthlessly. Every slide, story, and fact serve the purpose of supporting your main idea. Less is more. Removing unnecessary details and repetition strengthens your core messages. In this chapter, Carmine Gallo emphasizes the importance of using visual, metaphors, and multisensory experiences to enhance your presentation. Rather than relying solely on a word, great TED speakers engaging their audiences, creating vivid memories, memorable images in their mind to help them connect to more deeply within the message. Use high-quality visual that support your message and make complex ideas easier to understand. Incorporate metaphors and analogies that connect your message to familiar experiences. Consider how you can involve more sense in your talk, such as sound, touch, movement, to make it more immersive and memorable. By using visual metaphors and multisensory experiences, you can paint a vivid mental picture for your audience, making your presentation more engaging, memorable, and impactful. These tools help simplify complex ideas and create deeper emotional connection with your listener. Visuals are far more powerful than text, heavy, slided, or verbal explanation. Pictures, graphs, and videos can make a complex idea simpler or more compelling. Gallo stresses that pictures really is worth 1,000 words, as a picture engages the brain in a way that words alone cannot. Metaphors and analogies. Using metaphors and analogies help audience understand the abstract concept by connecting them to something familiar. Example, in his TED Talk, Hans Rosling used the metaphor of bubble chart to explain the global and development data, making it more accessible and engaging. Multisensory engagement. Engaging more than just a sense to sight can create more immersive experience. Speaker can incorporate sounds, props, and even physical demonstration to make the presentation feel more dynamic. For instance, a TED speaker might play a sound, show a video, or use objects to make their point tangible. Keep it simple and focused. While engaging multiple senses can be powerful, Gallo advises that visual should enhance the message, not overwhelm it. Avoid cluttered, slighted, or excessive elements that detract from the core of the messages. Create a memorable experience. The goal is to make a presentation unforgettable by appealing the audience's imagination and emotions. When you engage their sense, your message becomes more vivid and impactful. In this final chapter, Carmine Gallo discussed the importance of staying true to your unique voice and purpose as a speaker. Great TED speakers don't try to be someone else they're not. Instead, they embrace their individuality and focus on what they can authentically share with this world. The key is to be genuine and passionate rather than imitating others. Reflect on your personal storytelling and experiences to find your authentic voice as a speaker. Focus on topics you are passionate about and avoid trying to be someone you are not. Simplify your message to ensure clarity and impact, sticking to what truly matters. The most powerful presentations come from the speaker who embrace their authentic selves and share their unique perspectives. By staying true to your voice and focusing on what you're passionate about, you will deliver a message that resonates deeply with your audiences. Embrace your authentic self. The best speakers are those who are true themselves and their message. Trying to mimic another speaker's style or persona will often come as inauthentic. Audiences can sense when a speaker being genuine, and this authenticity is what builds trust and connection. Find your own voice. It's important to understand what makes you unique and how to use that to your advantage. Whether it's your personal experience, values, or passion, your unique voice is what resonate most of your audience. Great speakers like Brené Brown or Simon Sinek build their careers around staying true in their own perspectives and ideas. Focus on what you're most passionate about. Your passion will shine through when you speak about something you truly care about. Choose topics that you're deeply invested in, as this energy will naturally translate into more powerful and engaging presentation. Staying focused on what you're passionate about helps ensure your message is clear and compelling. Avoid overcomplicating things. Simple, clear messages delivered in your authentic voice are far from impactful than other complicating your talk with excessive information or trying to immerse your audience with jargon. The best TED speakers keep their messages straightforward and aligned with their core values, and trust the process. Crafting a presentation that stays true to your authentic self takes time and practice. Trust that your unique perspectives will resonate with your audience and that your true voice is what will ultimately make your talk stand out. In conclusion of the amazing book Talk Like TED, Carmine Gallo emphasizes that great communication is about emotionally connecting to your audience through passion, authenticity, and engagement. He highlights the importance of practice, preparation, and infusing the talk with enthusiasm to make a lasting impact. Effective presentations go beyond words. They involve storytelling, body language, humor, and memorable moments. Gallo concludes by encouraging readers to embrace these techniques, as anyone can become a compelling speaker with dedication, clarity, and authenticity, ultimately inspiring and moving their audience. Now it's rating time. Actually, I'm not a reader. I truly hate reading books. But this book has actually answered a lot of questions and has touched me in new corners I've never thought about. Communication, of the question that I asked in the beginning, like what would happen if the conversation start lacking of emotions, and how to make people focus with your conversation. So I think this book has actually touched me in a lot of different angles. Not only it's effective, but also the book is short. It's not a long book. It's not 1,000-page paper book. It's actually almost 400 pages. So it's actually short. You can read it. You can understand it. The English is so simple. The words are simple. The stories are very attractive. So I'm gonna rate the book with 8.5. Thank you everyone for listening to me. I hope I answered any of your questions, and I hope I was not boring, and I think I'll see you soon guys in a new episode. Thank you. That was me, Mu'tasim, and I'll see you guys later.